Moore, and my why question is why is every day a great day, and my how question is like how do we make every day a great day. So, well, that's still whatever. I'm just gonna talk about my life because that would. So, like in middle school, like the reason why I chose this question is because this like at Mushin I was like stressed beyond like I can't even explain. Like so. In middle school, I was never stressed. I basically got everything and did anything I wanted to do. Like, I was able to travel the world in 8th grade and stuff like that and make new friends, like, internationally. And it was just, like, the best time of my life. And I couldn't believe that at the end of 8th grade, everything was coming to an end. So high school came around, and I didn't necessarily get into any selective enrollment schools that I wanted to. And I thought my life was, like, over because all my friends were going to selective enrollment schools. And then it happened that, I got into Fenwick. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to go to Fenwick. Like, that's a great school. Had my uniform and everything. My mom's like, oh, you're going to Mushin. I said, what's that? She's like, that one school you applied to. I was like, don't remember that. And she's like, so you're going to go there. And then I come, and everyone's in the hallway. If anyone remembers Miss Kraft is like, line up against the lockers. Take your hands out your pockets. Anyone that has bracelets on, take them off. And I'm like freaking out. And everybody remembers Franny. Franny had like bracelets up to his forearm. And I was like, oh my God. And Miss Kraft pulls me out of line and she's like, this is the perfect model. I was like, okay, I made it. And then so we come in here and Miss Neal's talking and I'm just looking at everyone like, this can't be serious. This isn't a thing. I had never heard of a charter school before in my life. And I was like, what is that? And so I started my freshman year and I was just like, oh my God, I hate my life. Every time my mom dropped me off, she's like, have a good day. I was like, it's not possible, like you ruined my life. And then I like, every day after school, my sister was my only friend. Well, I had friends in advisory, but I didn't really like to talk to other people and I made friends within my classes, but when I didn't see them, like I would never hang out on Fridays. I'm like, skip this, I'm going home. Like literally like used to like just go straight to the train. But then, like, the sophomore year came, and I became more social and stuff like that. But sophomore year was a really stressful year for me. Like, you can't even imagine. Like, I took honors chemistry, honors geometry, and physics at the same time, and I couldn't believe that I was getting physics, but I couldn't get honors chemistry. And for all you freshmen, Miss Galindo wasn't always an algebra teacher. She was my honors chemistry teacher, and I remember coming to her room, and she just had the most stank face. I came in the room, and I sat in the back, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. Honors biology was a breeze, passed A+ every quarter. In there, and she's like, this is not what you've ever expected. And I'm just like, okay, I can deal with it. She's all right. And then she's like, this is the only option that you're ever going to have to leave. And I'm like, leave? Like, what is she talking about? And then I realized what she meant by leave. So she was like, honestly, like she was the hardest teacher I ever had in my life. But I love her so much for that. And thank you because you're my inspiration for my college essays and they loved it. So in every interview I had, they always asked about you. Talked about you to the recruits at Princeton. Probably why I didn't get in, but I love you. Just moving on, like Mushin itself like stressed me out. Like I couldn't, like beyond my life, I couldn't figure out why I was so stressed. And my sister pointed me to this YouTuber, Mark E. Miller. And he's another reason why I wanted to do this.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It's gonna be a great day.
And you know why?
Every day's a great day.
Because every day is a great day.
But wait, why is every day a great day? I know I say that a lot in videos, and sometimes...
So like I'm running short on time, so you can like stop
sometimes
it.
It's annoying, and I'm sorry. It's something I do believe in, and...
That's Mark, and I was fortunate enough to get an interview with him. So like I spammed him on Instagram and stuff, and he
what I'd like to do today...
one of my, like, he commented on one of the posts that I did, and he was like, if you need anything, just email me. And I emailed him, and I asked him some questions, he answered them for me, and I was like crazy excited, because like he's my favorite YouTuber. And so, like, all his videos are about how's every day a great day and how we can make every day a great day. And it's just following his day-to-day life and how he faces struggles. Like, if you notice there's another male in his videos, that's his boyfriend. And they're both, like, some of the most amazing people that you will ever watch. So then the next slide.
3 parts, because...
Okay. Stress, state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or very demanding circumstances. And we just manage, what is that called? We measure stress with cortisol, and it's basically just a hormone that when you're highly stressed, it's like it accumulates in your body, and that's how they tell if you're stressed or not. So next slide. So Abraham Maslow. So one of the things that I noticed, or that I really felt connected to during AP Psychology this year, was Abraham Maslow. He's a humanistic psychologist. And what he talked about, like, this is his hierarchy of needs. So in order to be, like, self-actualized and actually happy with your life, these are some of the things that you have to do. So physiological needs, like breathing, food, water, like, and once you're old enough and more responsible and can say the word without giggling, sex. And so safety and security, like making sure that you have a home and that when you go home at night, you're not scared. Love and belonging, like having a friendship or relationship. Self-esteem, being confident in who you are and who others are around you. And finally, self-actualization, like you're going to know who you are. In order to get there, you have to go through all of these things. So it's like we have so many things that are trying to make us like not happy. Like, so how do you become happy? Next slide. So according to the American Psychological Association, you have to follow all these like really long steps, and no one really has time for it because you're stressed in the first place. So next slide. So my thing is, think of a positive mantra, and this is like before you leave your bed. Because I know for most of us, our parents are a huge stressor, and the moment you walk out that bedroom door, your day is gone. Like that's like it's like for me. It might be my parents, it might be my sister, it might be anybody. Like it's just like as soon as you walk out your door, something negative is there. So do this. For the kids when she opened her eyes. But so close your eyes before you wake up. Well, I mean when you wake up. So these are some things. So Marky Miller says, good morning, and today's going to be a great day. Do you know why? He says, because every day is a great day. And the help. So I want everyone to stand up for these last two. Get up, please. Okay, so everyone, I want you to repeat after me. You is kind. You is kind. You is smart. You is smart. You is important. You is important. And the last one is from one of my favorite movies. It's from Andy Samberg's Hot Rod. It's like, and you can follow my hand motions if you can see me. If not, you can just repeat the words. I'm legit. I'm legit. I'm too legit. I'm too legit. I'm too legit to quit. I'm too legit to quit. Everyone take a seat. So, and then next slide. The next thing is pump up song. Like I'm not gonna play it because I don't have time. But mine is like I'm Walking on Sunshine by Allie and AJ. Like if that song's on, I cannot do anything. Like literally, I tried to clean my room, it was on, I was just like, the room became my microphone, it was not pretty. So, I'm gonna go to the next one. Unlike the previous two steps, these two steps don't have to happen every day, but those other two steps I really like if you guys would like try that every day, because I've tried like for the past 2 weeks, and it's like made my week better, even though I'm like a really negative person. It's like made my day a little brighter. Okay. Okay, get away. One of my favorite things, did you take that picture? We went on the Mediterranean trip with Mushin, and then I believe this is Italy. Yeah, that's Italy. And it wasn't something off of Instagram or anything, it's just like a picture one of my friends took while we were there. And one of my favorite things is traveling, and I love to travel, but a lot of the times we don't have the money to travel. So my thing is just get away, whether it's going outside, taking your phone, or leaving your phone, matter of fact, leaving your phone. And like going in the backyard, or go to the park, or go to Millennium Park, or the museum. Just get away from your everyday distractions and like be yourself. Like don't be afraid to be yourself and just have that me time. There's nothing wrong with some me time. So then the next one. This is Marky Miller's boyfriend, Ethan Heathcote, and he came up with this initiative called #TreatYourself. So this is like one of my favorite things because I love to treat myself. So his thing is, after a long week or even a long day or something that you always wanted to accomplish, you have to treat yourself. So no matter what it is, maybe it's a candy bar, maybe it's a new pair of Rochets, maybe it's like you're saving up to go for a trip to Europe. Like it's always something that you can do to treat yourself. So I want everyone in this room, no matter what, like don't go treat yourself to the point where you make your parents broke, but treat yourself whether like, or maybe treat someone else. Everyone deserves to be like stress-free and have some time to take to themselves. So I want everyone to treat themselves. I want everyone to get a pump-up song. It doesn't necessarily have to be a happy one or an appropriate one. You're by yourself. You can also use those mottos. I love Andy Samberg's because it's like the movie is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And yeah, so just be yourselves and make sure you don't stress yourself out. And like for everyone here that's not graduating, you guys, I know music is a struggle because it was a struggle for me. Like, I didn't know what to do. But you guys can make it because we've made it, and trust me, we've all been through a lot. So it gets better, trust me. And this is going to be so worth it. So thank you.